Today we're going to be talking about relationships, specifically relationships that happen to be on the internet. Because for some reason, relationships that happen to be on the internet are scary. Like at this point, certain people need to know, just hide their relationships. Like, come on now. But let's begin with the one problem that seems to happen a lot. It's when we have couples that want to humiliate each other.
Okay, today I'm going to be guessing my husband's favorite things.
I'm not your husband. Not Atkins.
This man has been fighting for his life. People are going after him. It's crazy. Like there's a whole army of people telling her to just break up with him. But the funny thing is they're on TikTok doing flips and shit together. So what do we learn, guys? To mind our own business. Exactly. Because she's not gonna leave him. But then again, there's a lot worse that could happen.
Hi.
What the fuck? I'm starting to think some of these couples actually hate each other because there's no way you're gonna post that on the internet like that. Like, is she your enemy or something? Because doing that to your significant other on the internet for everyone to see? Like, it's crazy. He's really telling the whole internet that down there is a whole demon, bro. Now, these people are doing it to themselves because they're posting it on the internet. But sometimes that's not the case. Like, this takes humiliating your partner to a whole nother level because this is not in the privacy of like your car or at home. The whole concert is laughing at him because we gotta really look at it from his perspective. His girl was taking back shots on stage from a random. It's insane. Like, what? But if he enjoyed that artist's music before, the switch up will be crazy. Because it really was like this. Hey, my girl's really on stage. Let's
wish
go.
it was me
Oh
up
my
there.
God. I'm so proud of her. You know,
that his girl?
Her favorite
Hold on a
artist.
That's her girl.
However, it's a happy ending for him. He made a couple bags off of that whole situation and got hella followers out of it. So, moral of the story, get cheated on and you're gonna succeed. But there's also this one problem with couples on the internet. They like showing private stuff and telling private stuff that should, well, be private.
My husband has been asking me for days if we can like do the deed, you know. And I thought it was about time that I probably agreed to it. But conveniently, my baby woke up right before it was about to happen, you know. And now I'm up here pretending like I'm still putting the baby to sleep so I can hopefully avoid having to do it all together, you know.
Now you're probably wondering, why did she have to tell us this information? I don't know, bro. Like, no one really needs to know that you're avoiding doing the deed with your husband, you know? Communication is key, I guess. But honestly, that's just like me saying, hey guys, just did anal. Like, no one needs to know that. But hey, at least she's just telling us this, because some people do a lot worse. If I had to see it, you had to see it too. So some people just like showing off that they're freaks, you know? I'm sure you guys have done worse. But honestly, I will continue pushing my breakup agenda constantly till the end of time because we're gonna be talking about breakups now. Now, for certain couples, breakups are inevitable. For others, you don't see it coming. But if you ever go through a breakup, the one thing that you should never do is post yourself crying. Certain people do this all the time for some reason.
It's an honor to be with me. Like, and I'm not saying that to be like up myself, but I'm a good fucking person and I love fully and wholeheartedly. And if someone is stupid enough to let that go to waste, then that's on them. And girls and guys, if anyone makes you feel like you're too much, tell them to go find less. Because you're not too much.
Now, there's a few problems with this video, but the one thing is, what's the dog doing there, bro? Like, come on now. Like, leave the dog alone. Let the dog be happy. Let the dog be free. But if you think about how she had to do this whole video, she had to sit down, press record, and cry to show that she's sad. Like, if you're already sad because of the breakup, recording yourself crying is not gonna help you. Also, she was like, it's an honor to be with me and whatnot. If it was an honor, why did you get left? All right, let's not be sad. All right, this might be one of the most insane videos ever, if I think what's happening is correct. So they break up on their anniversary. Like, wait 24 hours or something, you know, just let it marinate more, you know? But the person behind the camera, are they laughing? Because if that's the case, that's crazy. Like, they might be crying as well, but you know, someone recording you after they break up with you after 5 years on your anniversary, hey, I don't know about that. Like, that whole scenario would really just be like, all right, this food is fire. I know, right? It's so amazing. You gotta break up. What? What do you mean break up? No way. No. Yeah, we're gonna break up. I spent 5 years of my life with you. 5 years. I know, it's been like 5 years. You don't know. You don't know. It's 5 years too long. So. No way you just said that. No way. Oh my god. Hey, no way, look at her, she's crying. But yeah, I highly doubt it was like that.
What's in my box haul? My boyfriend of 1 year and almost 2 months dumped me on Christmas Eve. And this is the box of the stuff that I put in here. I gave some of it back, but first is this box, and it has pearls that he got me from Australia. The first,
No.
And there's also more bracelets in here that were of us too. These are the pearls. And then this was my everyday gold bracelet. It has his name on it, and he had one with my name on it. And then I made us these matching ones. He had a blue one. Next is our matching pajama pants that we got on our first date because we already knew we wanted to spend Christmas together. That was Christmas of 2022, by the way. Next is my promise ring that he got me a month ago.
Ain't no way.
Next is my birthday card where he wrote a little bit art.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that was a lot sadder than I expected. But, you know, I thought this was gonna be a jolly fun video. We're gonna have so much fun. It just got sad out of nowhere. I did not sign up to be sad today. We got to move on. Now, after a breakup, people can either go down two paths. You can either accept it's over, you're never getting back together, and there's nothing that you can really do about it. Or you can embarrass yourself, be a little cringy. And safe to say, I've been down that path. But this is not about me, so. Yeah, entering a villain era after a breakup, be serious, guys. Like, come on now. Like, guys, I'm literally Thanos. Like, imagine catching someone you used to be in love with. Post that they're in their villain era now. What are you gonna do? Like, it's safe to say, avoid at all costs turning into one of the villain era folks out there, you know? Like, they're actual scary people. However, it's time to talk about PDA. Now, I call PDA flexing on single people. So it's a reminder, if you see somebody doing a little PDA, just know they're like single. Couldn't be me. Now, PDA itself is not even that bad, but some people take it a little too far. Now, a makeout session in a theme park line is insane. Because I promise you some kid is watching out there and asking, Mommy, what are those two doing? Or something like that. But to be fair, he was going at it like his life depended on it.
There was your heart on the line. I really fucked it up this time. Deny my dare. Deny.
Back in my days, which wasn't even that long, you would probably get like bullied for that. So, you know, glad everything's all changing. Love to see some progression. However, he was really going at it. But then again, we really shouldn't be worrying about any of that because, you know, trains will be ran all night. Now, guys, let's talk about the fun part of, you know, relationships is when people make up fake scenarios that will never happen. Like they're just as delusional as me.
Okay.
That's definitely not happening. Like, life is not porn, but it's time for the story times. Because certain people tell a little too much information in their story time. Like, it's not a bad thing though, but sometimes it's not even their story, so it's kind of sad for the person that's in it.
Put a finger down if you've ever been together with a man for 8 years and this man is the love of your life and he's also a professional hockey player, and so one day he gets a contract to go play hockey in Russia and it's for an insane amount of money, so he can't turn it down because you're supportive. You say, yes babe, go! So he does, and things are going so well. He's playing amazing. You guys are talking every day. You're talking about rings and weddings because, mind you, you've been together for 8 years. And he says, I can't wait to see you at the end of February when I come home. And finally, the end of February rolls around and all of a sudden, he disappears. And you text his parents, and you text his friends, and you say, what happened? Is he okay? And they say, what do you mean? He's just on vacation. He didn't tell you. So you text him, and you say, what the fuck? You're on vacation? What happened? And finally you get a response back, and it says, I'm sorry I'm not home yet. I will be home soon. This is not a good response or a drunk response. I will text you a good response tomorrow. And that is the last thing that you ever hear from him. And you text him and you say, can we please talk? No response. Eventually he goes back to Russia for the second season. And when he's there, about a month in, he posts a photo with a girl. He and this girl had been together for quite some time. In fact, so long that they were together when he was still talking to you and saying, we're gonna get married. This man posts a photo of this woman with a ring on her hand. This is a true story. It did not happen to me. It happened to my best friend of 20 years.
If this ever happened to me, I'm taking it to the grave. I'm just gonna be, because honestly, this is just hella sad. Like, what? Then again, like 8 years of your life going like that, there's only one thing to do. Somebody gotta die. Guys, I'm just playing. You know, I'm not crazy, okay? But honestly, that's pretty sad for the girl that's dealing with that. So prayers will be sent. But then again, a wise person will tell you, avoid athletes.
Story time of how I found out 5 minutes ago that I have been cheated on. So I met this boy in Thailand like 3 months ago, and from the first day that we met, we traveled together every single day for 3 weeks. So like his entire trip, I was with him. And then at the end of it, he was going back to Perth, and he was like, oh, do you want to move to Perth with me? And I was like, okay, that's kind of crazy because I live in London, but I do have family in Sydney. So I was like, okay, it's not that weird. Like, I'm Australian, so that's fine. Like, yeah, sure, I'll come to Perth with you.
You got cheated on 5 minutes ago and you're recording? Was it a situation where you heard on the other side and then like 5 minutes later, guys, just got cheated on? But don't let this put you off of love. Or if you found love, don't be scared that you're gonna lose it, because I'm gonna have to end this video with some love in the best way possible.
Talking about you love me from the start. Bitch, you lied to me. Talking about you never. Oh my God. Bitch, you lied to me. Talking.
Hey, like I said, man, you know, in high school, proposing, that couple will last forever, guys. So if they can last, you can last too. Anyways, it's been your boy AERA Doc, the most mysterious man you'll ever see. And you know, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys when I upload next time, possibly. All right, I'm out.